you think it's polite dropping in like this?
Look out!
What's up? What's up?
Okay, I think I've got a plan.
Okay, she has a plan.
It might not work.
It might not work.
But it's got a chance.
It's got a chance.
Only thing is, it's very, very dangerous. Who's with me?
I say, anyone else have an idea?
Let's hear the Scarecrows.
Okay, so first, we gotta get 3 Winky uniforms.
Gals?
However are we gonna find 3 Winky uniforms?
I don't know. The whole plan depends on it.
Gals? Gals, we may not have to look far.
Why is that?
They're right behind us.
Boo!
We surrender!
Someday we shall fly the stars and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles smell like lemon drops, away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. We all wear glasses myself. And then the North will come for me. Good Witch of the North, won't you help me now? Can't you help me? Won't anyone help me? No!
Dorothy, it's us. Are you in there?
Are you alright?
I'm fine, but the witches locked me in.
I'll stand back. I'll break down the door.
Hurry, please hurry. Oh, Toto, I knew you'd come back. I knew you'd come back for me.
Hurry, we don't have much time.
Well, we can't take her out the way we came.
What about the window?
The cliff is sheer.
Hold on to my tail. I use my claws to hold on.
Oh, you're wonderful, all of you.
I hope my courage holds out.
We hope your tail holds out.
To the window!
We won't hear of it, will we, Winkies?
I think we outstayed our welcome.
Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spheres. The sands of time have run out for all of you. The last to go will be the first to see the 3 before her. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who will be the first to go? Girl? Lion? Tinman? Oh no. My broom has chosen Scarecrow! What's the matter, Scarecrow? Don't you want to be my old flame? No, stop it! Can't you see she's terrified? I'll get round to you eventually, Miss Mouth. As for now, watch your little friend go up in smoke. No, please. It's too late, Scarecrow. You're all burned up. No! What? I won't let you. She's dead. You killed her. I didn't mean to kill her. Really, I didn't. It's just she was going to set her on fire. Hail to Dorothy. The Wicked Witch is dead.
You are now our queen.
That's very kind of you, but I have to get back to Kansas. The witch's broom, may we have it? Please.
Take it with you.
Thank you. Now we can go to see the wizard. Tell him the Wicked Witch is dead.
Come on.
Step forward if you dare. Can I believe my eyes? Why have you returned?
We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, ah? Very resourceful.
No, we'd like it if you'd keep your promise to us, sir.
Not so fast, not so fast. I'll have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But I need to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Yeah, do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. I said go away and come back tomorrow.
If you were really great and powerful, you'd keep your promises.
Do you presume to criticize the great and powerful Oz? You ungrateful creatures. Consider yourselves lucky that I'm giving you an audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now.
What?
The great and powerful Oz has spoken. Now go. I said go.
Hey!
Oh, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are? I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except me.
You humbug!
Yes, that's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
You're a very bad man.
Oh no, my dear. I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
Well, what about the heart you promised Tinman?
Well,
And Scarecrow's brain.
Why, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities where people go to become great thinkers. And when they come out, they think deep thoughts and with no more brains than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got, a diploma. Therefore, by virtue of the power vested in me, by the Universitatis Commititarum e Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Ph.D.
PhD?
Yes, that's a doctor of, thinkology.
The sum of the square roots of two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the other side. Oh, joy! I have a brain! How can I thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine friend, you're under the unfortunate delusion that simply because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have people called heroes. And once a year, they take their fortitude out of the mothballs and parade it down the streets. And with no more courage than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got, a medal. Therefore, for meritorious conduct, extraordinary valor, and conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I hereby award you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Oh, shucks, folks, I'm speechless.
As for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
Oh, I still want one.
Back where I come from, we have people who do nothing all day but good deeds. They're called good deed doers, and their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got, a testimonial. Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I take pleasure at this time in awarding you with a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
Look, listen to my heart. It ticks. It ticks.
Read what mine says. Read what mine says.
Awarded for courage.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Oh, they're all so wonderful.
Hey, what about Dorothy? Yes, what about Dorothy?
Yeah.
Yes, Dorothy,
I don't think there's anything in that bag for me.
well, you forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way for Dorothy to get back to Kansas is for me to take her myself.
Are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Child, you cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself, premier balloonist par excellence to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company. Until one day, while performing spectacular feats of stratospheric skill, never before attempted by any civilized man, the balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
Scared, were you?
Scared? You're looking at a man who has laughed in the face of death, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. Until suddenly, the wind changed, and the balloon drifted down into the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, the first wizard deluxe.
Deluxe? From the French pertaining to luxury.
Well, there were a few luxuries that went with the job, but I took it anyway, retaining the balloon against the advent of a quick getaway. And the balloon is ready for flight, and in that conveyance, my dear Dorothy, we shall return to the land of E pluribus unum. Step this way. Citizens of Oz! I, your wizard, per ad alta, am about to embark on a dangerous and somewhat unexplainable journey into the outer stratosphere. To confer, converse, and otherwise hobnob with my brother wizards. Until that time, if any, that I return, the Scarecrow, by virtue of her highly superior brains, shall rule in my stead, assisted by the Tin Woman, by virtue of her magnificent heart, and the Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me. Thank you, my friends. I believe it's time to cast off. Climb aboard, Dorothy, climb aboard.
Wait, where's Toto? I can't go without him.
Oh, I'll get him for you.
Don't let go of that rope. What? It's entirely regular procedure.
Oh, the balloon's going up! Help! Help!
Don't go, Professor!
It's too late, my dear. I'm already gone.
You can't go without me!
It's too late. I don't know how to control this thing. Goodbye, folks. Goodbye.
Come back!
It is dark to ruin my exit.
Scarecrow, now we'll never get back to Kansas.
Then stay with us, Dorothy.
We don't want you to go. But I have to get back.
Don't you love us, Dorothy?
You know I do. But there's a place and people I love more. And now it's further away than the furthest dream. Scarecrow, I'll never see Kansas again. Never.
Never is a very long time, Lily.
Oh, can you help me? Will you help me?
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Well, why didn't you tell her sooner?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She needed to learn it for herself.
Well, then what have you learned, Dorothy? I've learned that it isn't enough to want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em again. And it's that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't have to look any further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, I never really lost it in the first place. Is that right?
That's all it is.
Well, if that's so easy, I should have thought of it for you.
I should have felt it in my heart. And I should have had courage in my convictions.
No, she needed to figure it out for herself. Now those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
It's so hard to say goodbye. Don't cry, Tinman. You rest so dreadfully. Here's your oil can. Goodbye.
Well, now I know I have a heart. Because it's breaking.
Goodbye, Lion. I know it isn't right, but I'm going to miss the way you used to holler for help before you had your courage.
And I'm just going to do a little more hollering when you get home.
Dear Scarecrow, you were my first friend here. I think maybe I'll miss you most of all.
Having a brain won't make going any easier. Goodbye, Dorothy. I'll think about you always.
Goodbye, Scarecrow.
Are you ready now?
Yes, before I change my mind and stay forever.
Then all you have to do is close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times while thinking to yourself over and over, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. 1. There's no place like home. 2. Goodbye, Dorothy.
All night in the storm.
We'd best get into town and notify the sheriff.
Wait.
Turtle. There she is. Dorothy, Zeke, Willow, Holly. She's over here. Tell Emmett Bitter bring a blanket.
She's got a lump on her head the size of an ostrich egg, but the skin ain't broken.
Hello, Oz.
Oz? My first name's Tester, but you can call me whatever you like.
Uncle Henry, you were the guard.
I'm guarding you now, honey. I'll see you come to no more harm.
Is she all right?
There was a moment there when I thought she left all of us.
But I did leave you, Uncle Henry. That's just the trouble. And I tried to get back for days and days.
Wow, that sounds like a bad dream.
It wasn't a dream.
Sure it wasn't. You remember me, your old pal Zeke.
Lion.
No, I ain't. And here's Willow.
You couldn't forget my face, could you?
No, of course not. But where's Scarecrow?
Scarecrow?
The next Scarecrow.
Here's the blanket you called for. How is she?
She'll be okay.
You've lost all your stuffing.
Stuffing?
What'll happen to the field mouse you had in your stomach?
I am more than a field mouse. You gave me a whole sack of kittens in there. Dorothy.
Auntie,
Dorothy, you're safe and well.
Thanks to you, Auntie Em, you showed me how to use the slippers.
I won't use the slipper on you, honey. You haven't done anything wrong.
No, you don't understand. This was a real, truly life place. And I remember some of it wasn't very nice. Most of it was beautiful. You were all there. You kept resting up, and you kept pulling your tail, and you were a humbug.
Whoa now, let's not get personal.
Doesn't anyone believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy, but now we gotta get you into bed.
Has the house come back? It fell on the witch, you know.
Storm passed right by it.
And it wasn't a house full on Miss Gold.
Here's a telephone pole.
We won't be hearing from that old biddy till the leg gets out of plaster.
Then we're safe. You hear that, Toto? We're both safe. And we're going home. Home. I love you all so much. And oh, Auntie Em, there really is no place like home.
Walters running our phenomenal crew that did this entire thing backstage. To the folks from the Star Theater who are up there helping us in the booth. This show is possible because of them. And to our incredible parents that have been living backstage since Monday, doing everything they can to make this show incredible. The costumes you see, the sets that you see, and pretty much every hair and makeup that's going on in here is because of them, so we're just so thankful. Unfortunately, we have to get started on strike right now, so if you're a parent, please stick around. We're going to take a big cast photo right now, but everyone else, unfortunately, the actors can't come meet you in the lobby, but we so appreciate you coming out here. Thank you so much.